the Poseidon Norton, a bike that I designed. You already knew that. It is the prototype, and we've made a few videos with it riding it in the woods, but someone asked, what would this thing be like to ride on the street? Like, use as a bike to just kind of like get around with. And because I am a provider of information and entertainment and a people pleaser, if you will, we're gonna test that.
Well, my eyes adjust, my joints are rusty.
It's kind of scary.
Cold, dusty road over folks, it must have been another night of the wind.
Okay. Croissant here. Seems like a really great time to pause this music and provide a status update. The Poseidon Norton, which by its geometry is a bit of an aggressive hardtail. I wouldn't call it a hardcore hardtail, but it's an aggressive hardtail. To the surprise of nobody, did indeed ride here on roads and streets. I don't think we're breaking or pushing any boundaries here. This is a bicycle. It will indeed do bicycle things, but the 65-degree head tube angle does not lend itself very nicely to like a sniper precise steering handling. And the tires, I've got 2.6-inch like trail enduro tires on. They don't roll particularly quick. They're also not very light. And I know there's like lots of people who like to like ride and commute on a mountain bike. Definitely not the intention of the Poseidon Norton. It's more of a trail bike than it is well, it is a trail bike. Any bike can do anything. It's not the best road bike. It does like dirt jumper, BMX stuff pretty good. I'll tell you what is the best. The socks from today's sponsor, Bombast Socks. Bombast sources the best cottons and merino wools for their socks to create the most comfortable construction that they possibly can. They also have honeycomb technology in the middle of the sock, which hugs the midsole of your foot and keeps the sock in place. It almost makes it so you don't have to tie your shoe quite as tight as you maybe normally would. The sock just stays in place, it's awesome. So even though I'm feeling a little mediocre about the riding that I've provided for this video so far, I do feel the best inside my shoes, and you could be experiencing the same thing on your feet for 20% off using code SPIN20 at checkout at the link below. And then you get socks and feel really good about it because Bombast donates one pair of whatever it is you bought to a community in need. I love what's on my feet. I don't love that I rode all the way down here and have to ride all the way back. But I am gonna have fun doing it.
Double takes and double stops, a double dare you, call the cops, if I were standing by here, wagon wheel again. 40 days of foggy nights with her by the city lights, I don't remember existential crisis being part of the thing. I told you once, I told you twice, I'm secret person, advice, I traded my 40 acres for a mountain of pain. Goddamn hams can't blind it, and the promised land don't mind if I do declare we're as good as dead. Been right below, out here together.
kilometer round trip, a real good time, and then one shower after. What have we learned about using an aggressive hardtail as your everything bike, your bike that you would commute, ride, road, whatever? Kind of nothing that we didn't already know, you know? If you've spent any time on a proper like road geometry style bike, you know how nice and quick the handling feels while on the road. And if you've been privileged enough, like me, to be able to compare it to something with a 65-degree head tube angle, then you know at those slower speeds, the slacker head tube angle, it just feels slower and a little sloppier. Everything that makes a mountain bike great on dirt and mountains is kind of the thing that make it not that great for riding around town. On the road, the big tires kind of slow, sluggish, kind of hold you back quite a bit. On the trails, a bunch of grip, a bunch of flat like pinch flat protection. That head tube angle on the road, kind of floppy and gross. That head tube angle on trails gets the wheel out nice and far so that if you get over something, the front wheel's there to catch you. Now, the riding position of this thing, you are a wind sail. Like the stack on this thing is so much that in the proper riding position, you're literally a sail for the wind to. Honestly, a big part of why I included so much tomfoolery in this video is because it would have just been absolutely miserable to just cruise around the city on this, trying to use it as a commuter in my mind. But also my ego, I wanted to like seem like a decent rider. Ultimately, this may be a dissatisfactory answer for some of you who love to commute on mountain bikes, but I don't think it's not the one bike. I think that might be a lot of why like typical entry-level mountain bikes are very cross-country focused, is because they're like, well, people are probably gonna try and use this as a everything bike. And that is not what we were trying to do here. We were very much trying to create a bicycle that you could purchase and start mountain biking with. So this and other aggressive hardtails probably aren't going to be your best option for your only bike. They'll either be your absolute amazing start into mountain biking, or they make a really good second bike. Now, for everything I've done in this video, which kept me entertained the entire time, if that's what every commute looked like, yes. Yes.